Hey, so the Democratic debates have been going on, and full disclosure, I'm not watching them just for lack of time. But I did read some articles about how they turned out. It turns out there was I said in a couple of podcasts ago, there was a congresswoman who I thought I would probably back, or people I like are saying that there's something good about this congresswoman. Her name is, it turns out it's Tulsi Gabbard, who I guess scored very well. Well, I mean, the media wants to tell you that Elizabeth Warren won that first debate, but I think that the Google searches and the lift of people that was given after the debates all went to Tulsi Gabbard. She's from Hawaii. She's a former service member. She served in the Hawaii National Guard and served overseas in either Iraq or Afghanistan. She's the one saying, bring the troops home, stay out of these wars of regime change, and let's not be the policeman of the world. Now, to be fair, same words that Bush Jr. used. Let's not be the policeman of the world, and look what he led us into. So, but I like it. But I again, I'm looking for a choice. That's all I want. Someone who can run against who I wouldn't, who I would actually give spend some time thinking about. Because I'm not going to spend any time thinking about Biden, Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, all those people. They all seem extremely corrupt and extremely, deep dipped in the swamp. And I want the swamp drained. Whether Trump is doing it or not will be a discussion for a different time. I think Tulsi Gabbard sounds to me, at first blush, and this is very preliminary, that's the kind of character that I would want to see up on the debate stage against President Trump. But we're a long ways out. I mean, it would not surprise me at all, unfortunately, because of identity politics, if she does make it that far, at least to the VP slot, whether they push her into I think from what I understand, she's pretty not mainstream Democrat, so she's considered a dark horse, someone that the party officials won't want to back or support because she rocks the boat a little bit. She's also if I remember right, the congresswoman who went to Afghanistan and came back and said, hey, it turns out, or maybe it was Syria. She came back and said, turns out our government is funding ISIS. And they said, you're crazy. She's like, no, listen, you go over there and you ask people, they would tell you there's no moderate rebels, right? We get them saying we're giving money to moderate rebels to support them in our fight against Assad. And the people who are on the ground, the people who live there are like, there's no such thing as moderate rebels. We've got ISIS and we've got Assad. And if you're giving money to the rebels, you're giving money to ISIS. And she came back and talked about that, and the news media poo-pooed her and everything. So she was calling out the Obama administration that would be the Clinton and Kerry State Department for throwing money at these moderate rebels who are actually terrorists, which of course I knew about a while ago. So another reason for me to throw my hat in there and say, I like the cut of her jib, as it were. So if you're looking for someone, not that anybody cares about what I think, but if you're looking to get informed, I would think that would be the candidate to look into. I think that's all I'm going to go for right now. That'll be the whole. That's the whole video. Cheers.